Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing Orchids in Jamaica. Today, I want to introduce you to another section of my garden. In this area, I grow mainly Oncidium orchids. This Oncidium is the Wildcat Golden Fairy. It is yellow with cream lip with spots of brown in the center. It is a profuse bloomer and it produces many buds whenever it is in spike. Now look how beautiful that is. Next is the Oncidium Heaven Scent Redolescence. I believe this is similar to the Shari Baby because it smells similar to the Shari Baby. It has a hot chocolate smell. It is deep purple in color with cream at the tip of the petal and sepal, and as well as on the lip. It's highly fragrant, as I mentioned earlier, as it smells like a cup of hot chocolate tea. So this is something that you want to, when you walk through your garden in the morning, you would love to see and smell. Next is the Dendrobium Parisi I. And this is an extremely beautiful plant. It is actually a Dendrobium nobile. It can be a difficult plant to bloom, and this is so because it really requires winter rest, where you do not water or fertilize during the winter season. It is purple with deep purple in the center of it. Actually, I bought this plant in October and it's blooming for me for the first time, so you can imagine how excited I am to have this plant blooming. It is mounted and I actually bought it this way. All I did for this winter was just to not to water or fertilize, and voila, it is blooming for me. This one is an Insectoid Orchid, which I bought recently and is also blooming for me for the first time. It has green sepal and petal with cream lip, and on the lip you'll find some spots as well, dark brown. The next one is an Oncidium Sunday Best Pink, and of course it is pink with it, but it has some yellow or yellow green around it. The lip is cream colored, and of course it too has some spots on it. This plant is a profuse grower and bloomer. It always know how to put on a nice show. Just look how beautiful it is. I bought it a couple years ago and now I have many pots of it. This area is the area that I actually keep my Oncidiums in. This area is shaded with 50% mesh, and the humidity in this area is very high, and I find that they really enjoy growing in this area. Now this one is the Oncidium Grower Ramsey Sunkiss, and this bloom is orange in color. The more common ones that we'll see is actually yellow, but this one is not very common because I really don't see a lot of grower with this one, and for that I pride this Oncidium Orchid. I don't think it is such a fast grower, but perhaps I need to change up some things with it just to really get it to grow in the way I'd want it to grow. but it is a beautiful plant. I'm introducing now to you this Dendrobium Malaysia green. Not a brightly colored plant. However, if you have it in cluster, it really knows how to put on its own show. It is green in color with a little purple on the inside of it. Now, this is a star of the show. This is a Dendrobium Sunray. Once this is in bloom, it will get your attention. It is peach in color with deep brown in the center of it. Just look how gorgeous that is. Now, when it's about to bloom, what I find out is that it sheds its leaves. And once the leaves are shed, it looks very tall and lanky and not necessarily very attractive. But then after, it will send out its spike, and sometimes even multiple spikes on one stem. Bloom is actually out of this world, and it blooms once per year between May and July. Look how beautiful it is. The Dendrobium Sunray. Wow, stunning. Really know how to put on a good show. This Dendrobium is, well, I call it the twisted antelope looking Dendrobium. I don't have an ID for it, but it was in my greenhouse for some time, and you'll get 1 or 2 blooms. But what I did recently, I took it out and I put it in the full sun, and since that it has started blooming profusely. Now it has on about 5 spikes, and I just believe it is really putting on a nice show for me this time. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you do, please give me a thumbs up and share with your friends. And so you never miss another video, please subscribe to my channel. And as we say in Jamaica, just follow back on me. This is your orchid doc, and I am growing orchids in Jamaica.